Hello and welcome to the Infoverse today. I am the Infomancer speaking, and I'm glad to have you here in my infinite realm. Today, I'm going to be talking about this thing right here. And what I'm going to be saying might come as a surprise to many of you. I say this because quite often on the streets there is some misconfusion, some confusion about what this is exactly. And obviously it's a necklace to begin with, but besides that, quite often I'll have people ask me, is this a bong? How am I so brave that I can just carry around a bong with me in public everywhere I go? No problem. And I guess I can kind of see that. I mean, it's got a round shape. It's got a tube up here. Hold it to my mouth like that. Definitely looks like one. It's got holes and stuff, but stoners are supposed to be all stoned and weeded out and stuff, so you really think they could operate this many holes with their smoking? Probably not. But maybe, I don't know. However, that is not what this is. And that is what this video is about and what I am saying. This here is not a bong. Here, let's take a closer look at it again. Yeah. You can see this would not function for a smoking device for people. And so perhaps now you're wondering, what is this exactly? And what this is a potion bottle ocarina designed to look like a mana potion. Hence why it's blue, why it's got this really cool shape. And yeah, can't you imagine a fantasy dwarf or elf or somebody in a video game that take this and that's it. They drank their mana potion, they've got their magic again. And that is what this is supposed to look like, is a mana potion. And it's an ocarina, like I said, which means it is a musical instrument. Any Zelda fans out there, I'm sure, know what an ocarina is, or ocarina, depending on how you choose to pronounce it. I'm not sure which is right. I've just always said ocarina because that's how it looks like it's spelled to me and makes sense. But, so this is a musical instrument, and there might be some of you thinking, yeah, you're just saying that. You're just saying it's not a bong, and you're not convinced. So I am now going to play this instrument for you. And I'm an extreme novice. I know very little. But I know enough to prove my point that no, this is not a smoking device. This is, in fact, a musical instrument, and a very beautiful one at that. I'm actually looking quite forward to learning how to play this, really. But anyways, here we go. There's one song. Here's another. And a third, perhaps. Now, all those songs I've just played are from Zelda, and actually I believe I'm going to play a fourth Zelda song for you. However, after that I'm going to move on to a more recognizable song to the general public, and then I'm going to play a song that I've not written, but that I made myself, and perhaps it's from somewhere in my memory of another song, I don't know. And I don't believe so, though. I do believe it is a complete new fabrication. However, if it is another song that is just locked somewhere in my brain somewhere, feel free to let me know below. I'd love to know what the song is and actually listen to it if it is a real song. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's play that last Zelda song and move on from there. Sorry about that, I just messed up the notes. Like I said, I'm a complete novice, but bear with me, I won't mess it up much. I'm sorry. I'm just going to play this one through once because it's still a fairly new one to me, and obviously I'm messing it up quite a bit. So I will give it one last attempt, and if I can't get it, I just apologize for that. Hopefully I can, and you guys can enjoy this beautiful lullaby. Zelda's lullaby, by the way. Alright, I got through it that time. So, now I'm going to move on to a song that is a little more recognizable to the general public. A song that is a little more recognizable to the general public. This song is actually just a small piece of a song. I don't know anywhere near the song in its entirety. And I'm sure you'll recognize it when I play it, so I'll say the name afterwards. Alright, now, I'm sure most of you recognize that as Smoke on the Water. For those of you that don't, that's what that is Smoke on the Water, that dun 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 dun. That's what that is. Probably hear it a little better now, right? Okay. So that leaves one song left in what I am going to do in this video to show you what this musical instrument is capable of, and that it is a musical instrument and not a bong. Keep in mind, I am just a novice, and there's much more that you could play if you actually know how to play these things. But here's one that I came up with myself that I feel is a very beautiful lullaby kind of song. Sorry, I won't mess up my own song again. Okay, so that is the song that I believe I've written myself, but may be locked in my head from somewhere else. Please let me know if you recognize it from someplace else so that I can correct my mistake and not call it my own. However, if nobody recognizes it, that's great. That is the lullaby I've written. One more time. that is the song and this wonderful instrument, which is a potion bottle 6-hole ocarina. Now it's called 6-hole because we don't count the 3 holes here that you breathe through, and we don't count this big hole in the bottom, which is what cuts the air to make the noise. We do count the other holes because they're how you make the different notes. 1 and 2, which are covered with the thumbs, and here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, which makes 6 altogether, which are covered with these fingers, your pointers, index, whatever, and your middle fingers. And you cover it like that. Sometimes you have to uncover these holes on the bottom. That is why you will sometimes see me putting this finger here to hold it in place as I move my thumb off the hole and lose balance. So that is my 6-hole potion bottle ocarina. I actually own one other ocarina, even though I don't know how to play them yet. I'm very interested in them and chose to get 2 different kinds so I could learn the different playing methods. There are other kinds of ocarinas and many different designs. I'd like to get more as I learn more. We'll see how that goes, but let me show you my other one. I'll play Mary's Little Lamb on it, I guess. Really, my knowledge with that one is very, very limited, but I'd like to show it to you anyways. It is the Dwarven Axe Head Ocarina, and sorry for going off camera there, but I needed to get into my instrument case and pull this out. So here you can see why it's an axe head ocarina. If you look at it from the side like this, picture my hand here is the handle or whatever. That looks pretty axe-like. So it fits with that pretty well. It doesn't fit your general ocarina shape, just like the potion bottle one doesn't. But there you go. It's got this really beautiful coloring right here. All of this is porcelain, by the way, and it's got this beautiful color here. It kind of makes it look like an edge and a kind of ringlet sort of thing on it. You can see all the different holes here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then these 2 little holes, 9 and 10, which are used to create sharps and flats, I believe. Don't hold me to that. That's how I believe those little holes are used. And here on the bottom we again have the wind cutting hole to make noise, and 2 thumb holes. So the way you hold this one is that you've got your thumbs on the thumb holes like that, and you hold it sideways to your body like this, like the axe head. Index finger over the first hole, middle finger over the second, third finger there, fourth finger there. Same thing on this side. And you can see I've got the 2 little holes uncovered. I will only cover those if I'm trying to make the specific nose they are used with, and you do that by simply sliding your finger up. So you can see it takes a lot more fingers, a lot more work than my 6-hole ocarina. And you can see it is held differently for sure. The other one I held kind of in front of me, like this. This one I need to turn my hand sideways. I need to hold the thing to my side, the ocarina to my side, and I need to turn kind of sideways myself to line up with it in order to play it. So here we have Mary's Little Lamb. So I use less notes with this one, so you might not be able to get as big a feel for how it sounds. But that gives you a little peek at how it sounds, and I don't know how to play it much, so I can't do much more than that. I could also do the ABCs, but that's not going to show you much more, so I'm just going to limit it to just Mary Had a Little Lamb, just to show you this ocarina, in addition to the one that I normally use. And thank you for your time. You have a good one.